G'day legends, it's the Lurker here. I hope you're all doing really well. For those of you who don't know, I'm a massive Dragon Ball fan, so I thought I would do a fun video reviewing episode 7 of Dragon Ball Heroes, especially considering we've got the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie coming up on the 16th of January, which I'm super excited about. I thought we'd check out what happened in episode 7. If you haven't seen episode 1 to 6, go and check it out. It is a pretty cool little spin-off series. It is very fan-serving, but also pretty cool, so go and check it out if you haven't already. Alright, let's get into it. So, Dragon Ball may be busy with its ongoing work with Broly, which is what we were just talking about, but it has other fighters who need some attention. So if you're ready to meet a new slew of villains who are in luck, Super Ball Dragon Heroes is back with a new episode, and it features all sorts of fighters. That it certainly does. The new villains are off their head. They are insanely powerful. The Saiyans of Universe 6 just do nothing to them. The only one who even sort of does anything is Hit, but even then, it's nothing to them really. We'll get into that as we go, but yeah, they're insane, these new villains. So, recently the team behind Dragon Ball Heroes video game released their largest anime venture. Last year a promotional anime kicked off for the title, giving fans a look at Fu and Kumba in the prison planet. So, for those of you who haven't seen the first 6 episodes, the first 6 are really about the prison planet, which is mainly Fu, which is a weird new character that they've introduced. He looks sort of like a Kai, but is extremely strong. And then Kumba is a Saiyan. He is the evil Saiyan, and he's incredibly strong as well. So check out those first 6 episodes before you check out this one. You also get to see Goku go Ultra Instinct, so that's pretty cool as well. Even though it's not as cool as when he does it in the Super canon, because he doesn't really have the same music, which I really love. I love the you know, but it doesn't really have that. So it is pretty cool, but not as cool as usual. So now the anime has released its 7th episode, and there's a whole lot to unpack. As you can see above, a subtitled version of the Dragon Ball Super Heroes episode has gone live on YouTube. The reel begins with its usual intro before audience meet up with Vegeta and his party escaped with the prison planet, with Xeno, Goku and Xeno Vegeta leaving home, which is I guess what they're calling the Goku and Vegeta from GT, which is pretty cool. So like I said, they're in the first 6 episodes, so if you have seen the first 6 episodes you'll know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, check them out. But that must be what they're calling them. So the gang has only a few moments of peace before the Kaioshin of Universe 6 confirms war has come up on their home. This is a really funny bit, guys. The Kai comes down to tell them there's trouble in Universe 6, and Vegeta basically just goes up to him and grabs him by the scruff of the neck and tells him he'll sort him out. So the Kai says that's pretty rude, you shouldn't talk to a Kai like that. So a pretty funny moment in that one. Over in the multiverse, fans meet up with Universe 6 fighters who stepped out in the Tournament of Power. Kale and Caulifla teamed up as usual to take on their opponent, while Hit busied himself with his own. Poor Kaba took a time out as the Saiyan nursed some painful wounds, and fans learned how the fighter got so banged up. After all, the anime's newest villains are nothing to laugh at, and their twin ties make them truly hellish mirrors of Universe 17 and 18, a la the Cell Saga. It's very true. It is very much like Android 17 and 18 in the Cell Saga. They're just loving kicking the crap out of all the Dragon Ball heroes, and yeah, they're just insanely powerful compared to what the other guys are. So definitely have a lot on their hands here. So with 7 episodes down, Dragon Ball Heroes has become a fun project for hardcore fans to dissect. The promotional anime may not tie directly into canon creator Akira Toriyama, established with his manga, but it provides a fun romp at the very least. Now the countdown is on for the release of episode 8, and fans are hoping revived fused Zamasu will have a bigger role in the update this time around. So yeah, you do get to see Zamasu as well. He's got a weird eye patch. He really wants to take them on, but is held back by some other guy that we don't get introduced to his name. These guys are obviously really powerful as they're watching the fight. So that guy there, he's the one with Zamasu in the episode, so I'm not quite sure who he is, but they'll get to that, I'm sure. Another part I wanted to cover was, I like this little article, Did Goku Die in Dragon Ball Heroes? So we'll get into this. With the latest episode of Dragon Ball Heroes open to the multiverse, the threat of the core area warriors, which must be what they're calling these two new guys, a team of six powerhouse villains who escaped from the core of Fu's prison planet when it was destroyed. So there must be 6 of them. I only saw 2, but they must be somewhere else. However, as the core area warriors invade Universe 6 to begin their campaign to destroy the gods of the universe, the Dragon Ball fighters of Earth and their Time Patrol counterparts step up to oppose them, with one notable exception: Goku is nowhere to be seen. So for those of you who saw episode 6, Goku went Ultra Instinct to defeat Kumba, and then the whole prison planet blew up, so we're not quite sure if Goku is alive or dead. I would say he'd be alive, we're just not quite sure where he is yet. Goku only really dies when he's, you know, saving in the ultimate fight. The one against Kumba not being the penultimate episode, I don't think that would be enough to kill Goku, but that's just my thoughts. I don't think Goku's dead, but who knows, maybe they want to give Vegeta a bit of time to shine, which I wouldn't be upset about either. So, me being a huge Vegeta fan, I quite love Vegeta. I hope he goes really well in this next fight. So Dragon Ball Super's Vegeta, Future Trunks and Time Patrol agents Goku Zeno and Vegeta Zeno have all been continuing the fight against Kumba and other members of the core area warriors, but we haven't actually seen Dragon Ball Super version of Goku since his climatic Ultra Instinct battle against evil Saiyan Kumba. That's what I was talking about just before. In episode 6, after expending his Ultra Instinct energy in one final Kamehameha, Goku was shocked by the sudden reappearance of Fusamasu, which was a really cool part, I must say, in company of the core area warriors. Too distracted to notice the prison planet cracking and exploding before he could escape, the final shot of Goku was him standing screaming as he's engulfed in the dying planet's magma, while other dragon fighters clearly made it out. Goku is nowhere to be seen as the start of the universal war with core area warriors begins. On the other hand, Dragon Ball Heroes could easily the bait and switch of Goku, having him use instant transmission to escape the explosion, which he's done how many times, and it's honestly kind of what we expect, 100%. I don't expect him to be dead at all. It is 100% what we expect. The Ultra Instinct was pretty cool, and I do definitely want to see that again in Heroes. And yeah, instant transmission, he always uses that to escape at the end, so I would not be surprised one bit if that's what happened. On the other hand, it would be harder to explain how Episode 7 could have Vegeta, Trunks and the Time Patrol warriors all on the move without Goku being able to sense their energy and meet up with them via instant transmission. Perhaps it's because Goku, Xeno and Vegeta and Trunks take to Supreme Kai, planet of Universe 6, while Goku wound up heading back to Universe 7. At the kind of distance, even Goku wouldn't be able to sense Vegeta and Trunks' energy, and he probably wouldn't know the signatures of Goku, Xeno and Vegeta Xeno. Well, I'm pretty sure he would, because if you looked at episode, I think it was 4, even actually episode 1 or 2, when they first fight each other, they could sense each other's energy, so I'm sure he can sense Goku and Vegeta Xeno's energy. So I don't think that would be an issue, to be honest. Until we learn more, but yeah, back on that. Actually, I didn't notice them go to Universe 6. It keeps mentioning them going to Universe 6, but from what I saw, they went back home. So yeah, I don't think he would be able to sense their energy because I don't think they're there. Anyway, until we learn more from Dragon Ball Heroes Episode 8, the door of possibility is open for Pro Anime to actually go through with it and kill off Goku. Would you like that move? It's a good question, guys. What do you think? Comment down below. Do you think Goku's dead, or do you think he's still alive? Me personally, I think he's still alive, but that's just me. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Dragon Ball Super Broly is out in Japan now. Funimation will bring the film to theaters in the United States on January 16th. Dragon Ball Super currently has its English dub on Adult Swim. It's finished on the Japanese version. If you haven't seen the Japanese version of Dragon Ball Super, check it out. I actually prefer it over the English. You do have to read, guys, but the transcripts are completely different, so it is really cool to get the Japanese version of it. I'm really excited about the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie as well. I hope you guys are too. So if you are, please comment down below what you're really excited about or what you're most excited about with the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. I will be doing more of these Dragon Ball videos, guys. As I said, I am a huge fan of Dragon Ball. It is one of my favourite things to watch. So please comment down below if you enjoyed this video as well. If you would like more videos on this, I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot more. So maybe subscribe to the channel if you want to. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys later with another video soon. Until then, I hope you have a really good day. Cheers.